Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's Allie, or as some of you may know me, Allie with the curves. I know it's been a minute, but I just wanted to get back on here because it's been a little too long since I've been on YouTube, and I think it's time we change that. So I'm going to give you guys some life updates, tell you why I haven't been content creating as much and why I'm hopefully going to be changing that very, very soon, and also to explain why I sound like this. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, obviously you can tell I'm a little sick right now. So I actually have been sick for going on 2 weeks, and I'm not quite sure what I technically have. It's not COVID. I thought it was a sinus infection at first because I get those all the time. And I did have a slight one, but I think it also started as something more viral. I haven't been able to fully kick it. I was on antibiotics for the sinus infection, and then I also was put on prednisone because my asthma was kicked into high gear, and I've been off that for a few days now, and I'm still kind of struggling. I haven't gotten my voice fully back, and I'm still congested a little bit. So I'm trying desperately to get healthy again, and it just isn't quite there yet. But hopefully sooner than later I will be 100% back to where I was, even if that never was like totally healthy because of asthma and all that. I definitely was better than this though, so hopefully it gets better soon. But yeah, I've been struggling with this for a couple weeks now, which if you're on my Instagram, you probably already knew something was going on with that. So that's why I have the Phoebe Buffet sticky shoe voice right now. Hopefully it goes away soon. So yeah, that's why I've been a little under the weather. Aside from that, I would say there's been a lot going on that I don't even know where to begin. Let's see, maybe we'll start from beginning of summer-ish. So around that time I got a new job, and new day job I should say, that was really amazing. I loved working there. It's called Bombshell Salon, and I enjoyed it immensely. But unfortunately, a couple months ago, I had to take a step back, even though I had made friends and a lot of great memories there because of my asthma. So I have a rare form of asthma, and it's a rare form called eosinophilic asthma, which I can do another video on that another day. But it's rough, and it was making my job difficult to do. And on top of that, I'm severely anemic, which was making my asthma worse, among other things. And it's to the point where like I'm in the danger level of anemia. So I've been on iron supplements since I found out, but I'm still waiting to find out who I'm going to be referred to for hematology in case I need to do a blood transfusion, which they are leaning towards. So yeah, a few health things have come up that affected my job, unfortunately, and made me have to reevaluate some things in that regard and then take a step back. And I still miss everyone from there. And so I've also been doing just random work from home stuff on top of trying to get back into content creating, which is kind of why I'm here. I wanted to not only get back into it because it's what I love, but I miss communicating and connecting with all of you, and I feel like there's so much that I can be doing to further those connections and to really get others who are going through either similar things I'm going through, or just people in the plus size community who want to continue to see the things I started with, which was plus size fashion and body positivity. I mean, I think those are both still very important. Hopefully that makes sense as to why I'm back here and why I'm desperately wanting to connect with all of you like I used to. It feels like it's been so long since I've had that type of interaction on social media with you guys. But that's why I'm here. I want to make this video content that hopefully reaches my fans from the very beginning to more recent fans to maybe even some new fans. So I'm hopeful. I think it's a good, safe space for us to start communicating more. And aside from that, I feel like I should update you on just random things in my life. So you'll be seeing more vlogs from me. You'll also be seeing some fashion hauls, and I even want to get back to telling some spooky stories here and there because, I mean, it's a passion of mine, as you all know who listen to the podcast, which will be linked down below as well. By the way, if I haven't mentioned it, please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, hit that notification bell, do all the good things because you are going to want to keep up with this channel because I'm going to make it a point to be on here a lot more than I was before. So yeah, don't forget. Anyway, so as I was saying, aside from that, I recently turned 30, which again, if you're on my socials, you probably know that already, but 30 is a big deal, and it was one of those, wow, how did I get here so quickly? I feel like I was just in high school, and I know a lot of people say that as they get older, but time really flies, and it's tripping me out more and more lately. But yeah, I'm 30. I thought I'd be a lot more depressed about it, but I'm doing pretty good, I think, and I also got a new tattoo, which if you haven't seen is right here. It's my grandmother's name in script in red ink, and it leads to a rose, which was her favorite flower. So it's a tattoo I've wanted for a while, and I really wanted it too because coming up at that point when I was getting the tattoo, I was going to be going to a wedding in California where I'm from. It was my little cousin's wedding actually, Heather, and she was getting married and I was in it, and I know we all miss my grandparents desperately, and it's one of those things that no matter how much time passes, you're still gonna just miss them just as much as the first day. So when I wanted to get it before the wedding, it was partially because it was going to be hard not having them there for her wedding. I think it was going to be hard on all of us, and I really wanted to feel like maybe this tattoo would make me feel like they were there a little more. I know they were. I don't doubt that at all, but it just helped. It's sentimental and made me feel good about them being there. And my grandmother, I mean, for those who don't know, was like my second mom. She was another best friend to me, and we were very close, and she loved all her kids and grandchildren so much. I miss her every day, so having this tattoo means more to me than I can even probably describe. So aside from getting my tattoo, I celebrated my birthday with my family, and we did a lot that week and that weekend. That was really fun. Went out to dinners and a movie and really tried to celebrate as much as possible. And it was really great just to celebrate being 30 without feeling that wah-wah feeling, you know, that you get when you're turning 30 and you feel like, oh no, world's passing me by. Because it's not. You just feel like it is. But, you know, it didn't feel that way because of who I was surrounded by and what we did. So it was really great. I got a lot of great gifts, a lot of birthday wishes from other people, and had some amazing desserts as well. So I really enjoyed my birthday. And then after that, it felt like we were just preparing for our trip for a couple weeks and making sure everything was in order to get to California for my little cousin's wedding, and I was so glad we went. It was rough flying because anyone knows who's plus size that it can be rough. We upgraded to Delta Comfort Plus, which was great, but it still didn't have quite enough room that I would have preferred in the width of the seat, but you know, we fit just right and got through it even if it wasn't the comfiest ride. Luckily we didn't sit next to anyone who was really rude or anything. And the worst part was more than that, getting from all the terminals to the next one. Mostly because of my asthma, it was very difficult. I almost had an asthma attack in Detroit, actually. Luckily, got through it, but it was rough because we had 30 minutes to get basically all the way across that airport, and it was huge. So, yeah, just made it. But all of it was worth it once we got to California, because we got to be with a lot of family we hadn't seen in years, and got to see my cousin Heather get married and be in her wedding. My mom officiated, which was really cool, and it just felt like my grandparents were really happy for the whole situation. I could feel their presence there, and I think it's amazing that, we all got to be together again. So it was a great trip. And once we got back, it seemed like only a week went by and then the whole house got sick. So, and now we've all been sick for a couple weeks. And it's the first week in November. I feel a little bit better, but, not quite there yet. So hopefully I kick it soon and everyone else does too. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm getting back into content creating, as I mentioned. Going to be covering a lot of plus size try-ons and hauls and beauty, including makeup, which I don't know if I'll be doing tutorials, but if anyone's interested to at least see how I do my makeup, I'll put it up. Let me know if you're interested below. Leave a comment. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of really fun stuff, as well as just showing vlogs of my daily life, trying to show different things I do. And, it's not always the most exciting because, you have your just day-to-day stuff, or maybe I'm going to the doctor or whatever. But I'm going to try and show as much as I can that is also just like fun tidbits of my life. And then on the side, I will also be showing some spooky tales and my thoughts and opinions on them, which should be fun. So please, if you're interested in any of that, let me know, and let me know what you're most interested in, and I will be uploading new content pretty regularly going forward. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that notification bell as well, because you're going to want to be keeping up with everything I'm posting, I promise. It's going to be a blast. So I really feel like this is the best way for us to connect and communicate better again, and for you guys to just get more of a peek into my life and what it's all about. So thank you for watching. It's great to be back on here, and I can't wait to keep uploading for you guys, and we'll see where this takes me, right? So till next time, talk to you later, guys. Bye.